Hey there guys, Kate here, and today we are gonna be talking about forgotten, rare Roblox items. But before that, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Just hit like and subscribe, because why not? It's free and I would appreciate it. Alright, so with there being so many items on the Roblox catalog made by UGC creators, older items made by Roblox, there are bound to be items that are going to be forgotten about and that are also rare. So let's look at these items. And let's start off with the first one, the Crazy Spiked Hood. So the Crazy Spiked Hood was released on January 31st, 2013 and was 85 Robux. And then it went off sale on August 7th, 2013. And originally it was purchased around 541 times. And then in 2022 it went limited. And because it went limited, now it's 99,900 Robux, which is solid for an item that was off sale for like 9 years. And yeah, it's not an ugly looking item, I personally like it, but you know, it's also not really the most known one. It only has 575 favorites, so yeah, I think this is cool. And it's almost 100,000 Robux, so if you had this, head on to it, and if you manage to sell it for this price, yeah, you might make a big profit. And next up, we have the Wicked Top Hat. So the Wicked Top Hat was released on October 9th, 2009, and it could have been purchased for 900 Robux until it went limited, and now it's 29,900 Robux. So yeah, also kind of solid for an item that is 16 years old because it was released in 2009. I personally don't really like this. As you can see, I think this is kind of like lower quality, but I mean, this is a 16-year-old Roblox item, so yeah. And this sold around 464 copies, which is not too bad. But I imagine it has less because this is an old item. But let's move on to the next one, which is called Poseidon. So yeah, Poseidon was released on March 27th, 2010, and it could have been purchased for 200 Robux. And it was purchased around 1,100 times, then it went limited, and now it is 7,000 Robux. And it was favorited here 2,000 times. So yeah, this also doesn't look bad. It's an average Roblox item from 15 years ago. Let's move on to the next one, the Golden Fabricate Egg of Hivemind. Now this it's kind of more special because this was released on July 21st, 2010, and it could have been earned in the Extravaganza 2010 event, you know, the 2010 Roblox Egg Hunt. It originally went limited on April 24th, 2011, but on May 2nd, 2011, its limited tag was removed. I think it's one of the only items on Roblox that had their limited tag removed. Now it's back to being a limited, but that's really interesting. And it only went limited 10 years after it got its limited tag removed. So yeah, by the way, it was obtained 785 times before going limited in 2011. And well, right now it's 975 Robux with 2,000 favorites. So this is not really the most relevant Roblox item. But in my opinion, this looks really cool, mainly because it's from an egg hunt. But okay, let's move on to the next item, which is called the Master General. Now the Master General was released on June 17th, 2012, and it was purchased around 1,000 times for going limited, and now that it's limited, it's 15,000 Robux, which is not the most, but this is like a 14-year-old item because it was released in 2011 and it had an original price of 100 Robux. So this being 15,000 Robux 13 years later and being kind of forgotten about is not too bad. The item itself, in my opinion, is not bad either. Okay, but let's move on to the next and last item for this video, which would be the Saxophone. Yeah, it's simply called Saxophone, and it was released on July 9th, 2010. And it was originally 300 Robux until sometime in 2011 it went off sale, and it has never went back on sale again. It didn't go limited, so it's, you know, kind of getting rarer with the years. It originally had 2,000 copies, that's the amount that was purchased. You can see it here, it has been favorited 1,500 times, and yeah, it's a saxophone, so there's nothing really to say about this, other than it being, yeah, kind of a forgotten item. And it's actually a gear, so yeah, gears are even more forgotten in general. But on that note, that's all of the items I have to talk about for today. Those were all of the forgotten and rare items. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.